Hey friends, this is my intro to my Seoul video, but before I talk about that, I just want to show you where I spend Sunday getting a cup of coffee at one of my favorite shops. It's this very cute place. It happens to be 60 degrees right now, beautiful weather, and I am amongst the tangerines, and that's kind of their thing. They emphasize that. So I did go to Seoul the first week of November. I had a great visit. It's a city of old and new, clean. Looking forward to going back sometime. And I just want to share through images my time there, maybe a few subtitles, not talk a lot, and enjoy looking at these images of my trip to Seoul. Well, I'm back in an airport, and I find myself having definitely mixed feelings about it. I'm in the domestic part, which is nice, because when I arrived in the international part, well, what was it? A couple months ago, end of July, I was very tired, and it was the end of a kind of a long day and long flight. But I'm here in the domestic part. I'll be flying to Seoul in about an hour and a half. I took the first bus out of the GEC, and that was at 6:05, so I had to get up at 5:30. It is 7 o'clock, 7:30 right now, and I got my cup of coffee from right there, that cafe. Getting through security as a foreigner wasn't so bad. I didn't have to show my passport. I just showed my residence card and took a look. I'm on T-Way Airlines. That's a low-cost Korean Airlines. Starting the beginning, it's Tuesday of what will be 4 days in Seoul. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday I'm actually working at Seoul International School adjudicating string players for their honors orchestra. So I haven't made a video in a long time. I've got video, I just haven't edited. I'll try to get this up, but that's my adventure for today. This is a November vacation. It will be the last break we have until Christmas, winter break. So when I come back, I'll have 5 weeks of school, no Thanksgiving here. We've already had Thanksgiving. It's called Chuseok in September. And I'm just going to show you, this is not a bad little sitting area with some trees and palms. Oh, I should tell you that it was 70 degrees 2 days ago. I was talking to my sister. Just a gorgeous, beautiful day. It's definitely dropped. We got the winds shifted 180 degrees. It's cooler. And in Seoul, the high is supposed to be about 50, and the low is supposed to be about 32. So I'm dressed more warmly than I have in a long time. Okay, I'll talk to you again when I feel like I have something to say, and wish you well, and thank goodness for November vacations. Well, hello friends. I just emerged above ground from riding the subway after landing at Gimpo Airport, and I am in downtown Seoul. It's kind of drizzly, and I just want to show you what I see. So there's an old terrace building. This is the subway where I emerged. This is called Jango Tower, and it goes up and up and up, and people getting around by bikes and scooters. So here I am. I think I will try to find where I'm staying tonight, the Sunby Hotel, and it's about 11:36, so I'm getting a little bit hungry for lunch. But yeah, having the adventure so far. I mean, I needed to buy a metro ticket, you know, so let's see, here it is on the back of my phone. There's my Metro card. I just put it down, and that lets me in and out of the subway system and buses. And I think I can do that with my debit card, but I couldn't get to work on the first bus this morning, so I'm a little gun shy right now. So welcome to Seoul. Well, hello all. So I was allowed to check into my room even though it was 5 minutes to 12, and I just want to show you real quick. So it's kind of a dark wood. I'm on the 8th floor, and come on in. So typical, of course, there's an area where you take off your shoes, and then I've got the hotel slippers on. The bathroom's very nice. Tile. Looks like maybe I'll take a bath instead of a shower. There's no curtain. And I found this place on TripAdvisor. It was recommended there. So closet. I've only got my single backpack. I'm trying to travel really light these days. And probably this view out here. So I think I'm in a really old part of Seoul. And there's a big cross on that building over there. So I'm going to do a little bit of exploring, and maybe I'll take the GoPro with me, take you guys with me. But made it to Seoul, found my hotel. Those are victories. Talk to you later.
해서 다른 가족들의 이야기가 나올 정답들이 있습니다. 좀 상담 계속해서 한번 따라와 주시기 바랍니다. 제가 큰일 날 것 같은데요. 가세요. 그러니까요.
Hey guys, well, I've been walking around and reading placards and showing you some of those, and it's just a huge palace complex. Every king built a room for a prince or a concubine or something like that, and a couple complexes have joined together. And if I was more of an expert in Asian architecture, I could tell you more, but I'm just trying to soak it all in and share some of it with you, and thinking about where it is I'm walking. So I've walked historical places in the US and elsewhere, but just taking in a little bit of Korea's history and culture on a rainy afternoon in Seoul. don't think I'm gonna get this, but you could have eel for dinner.
Everybody know I'm a visual. Yeah, I kill it cold like a criminal. I'm everybody's type, but nobody can deny. 'Cause you know I get it, 나는 아무리 봐도 완벽한 나. I'm getting freaky. Yeah, I'ma bring the crazy. Get that freaky freaky on. 신경 끄고 다 같이 freaky. Get it right, get it right. 상관하지 마, 그냥 미쳐버려. Getting crazy. 나는 내가 먼저. Dripping in ice, 그밖에 없어. 배 아프게 always in first place. I be bossy, 'cause I own it, know it, I'm a real. Getting freaky. Yeah, I'ma bring the crazy. Get that freaky freaky on. 신경 끄고
Hello,
다
good
같이
afternoon.
freaky. Get it right.
I am, so this morning I kind of slept in a little bit and then I walked around a shopping center, shopping district, streets, and it had more of the modern stores and such. And now I'm going to visit the Jagyesa temple. So that's what you're looking at here. Just some more impressions, you know, big wide streets. Seoul is not nearly as frantic as I thought it was going to be. I thought they were going to be, you know, really crowded, and there's a lot of people, but it's not pushing and shoving. It's, you know, they have an amazing underground system. So I think underneath actually this street behind me, there's a subway and lots of buses and some wide streets and then some super narrow streets I hope to show you in a little bit. So I'm going to keep the camera on while I walk into the temple area here, and temperature wise it's about 40-ish maybe, and so I've got my down on and staying warm. Had a great night's sleep, so here we go. So I stopped filming because there was a service going on and I felt like I wasn't honoring the service. But here's some information about this temple. And I've just walked around this complex. And the flowers make it absolutely beautiful. And there is a sense of kind of joy, calm and peace. So another aspect of Korean life.
Yeah, I'm heartbreaker. 모든 날 주고 뺏겨 싸납게 차갑게 속 없는 싸가지. Every day I say 사랑은 no way 필요 없는 you get on my lap for 뜨거운 down 차갑게.
So what's been kind of fun is getting lost in some of these small alleys that are off the main streets. And it's only 3:30, so it's well before dinner hour. Yeah, it's 3:42. But I'm just gonna keep the camera on and walk and talk a little bit. So this place was packed last night, and these are briquettes. They put briquettes in here. So this is Korean barbecue. Here's a fish place over here. The smells were wonderful. Again, another Korean barbecue. Anytime you see those little these ladies are making soups and getting ready for the evening crowd. I see chopped vegetables, and look at this alley. I mean, we're talking, this place was humming last night. So there's the big wide streets I've showed you, and then there's also these awesome off the street places. Look at these catfish and eels and a tire shop. All right, so that's a little bit of Seoul.
에이, 그렇게 보지 마. 어쨌든 나는 나. 그래도 나는 도도해. 항상 do my thing. 나는 yeah. 나 yeah. 나는.
It is Thursday and the rain has cleared. It's a little sunny. November 11th. I just took the subway. Just came above ground right here because I read about on TripAdvisor about this park. So I'm hoping to rent some bikes and just ride along the waterfront, the Han River. And you can see that Seoul U. So I know I was on the other side of that. My hotel's on the other side of that TV tower in the background. And here we are on a beautiful day. Clouds, marigolds. So exploring Seoul, day number 3. Yesterday was kind of religious day. I visited a Buddhist temple, a Presbyterian church, and a Catholic cathedral. And today thought I'd get a little exercise if I can. Rent a bike and ride it.
사랑은 지겨워 yes boy. 특히 우리 사랑은 역겨워. 사랑은 지겨워 yes boy. 특히 우리 사랑은 역겨워. Vroom. Pull up every day like vroom vroom. Feeling it every time I bring the bass. 지나가면 나를 봐.
I just want to show you guys these little exercise areas that are all over where parks go. So there's some artwork, nice graffiti, but these are all over for people just to do a little bit of exercising and get out and be fit. I'm underneath an overpass next to a freeway, so that's why it's a bit noisy here. But yeah, Korean exercise.
지나가면 나를 봐. 어디 가든 I'm a boss. I bring the vroom. Pull up every day like vroom vroom. Feeling it every time I bring the bass. 지나가면 나를 봐. 어디 가든 I'm a boss. I bring the I got that bling bling. I'm getting nicey.
So I've been riding about an hour and I have to return my bike. I could have kept it for 2 and gone further, but this park has just a lot of artwork, statues. Been a lot of fun to ride around in. And there's a big silver crab right there. And in the evening, I think you could take a cruise on the river on one of those ships, or I'm sure they have cruises during the days. But people are out walking, enjoying the day. There's shallow swimming pools, big swimming pool area, and children's play area. Of course, it's a work day, a school day, so I imagine there's a lot more people out here on a warm summer day than there is right now. This one's for all you Squid Game fans. Circle, triangle, square, and there's the play card. Hey guys, I'll show you the subway system. So well mapped. Here's the river and here's where I were, and it shows, and escalators way under. In fact, here's a little map that shows how deep under the river it goes. So 47 meters down under the river. I bought a card. I keep it in my phone case. It's going to tell me. So it took away $12.50 and I have 8,000 left. I'm going to actually take 3 subway trains. Advertisements, really clean. Escalators going down. So a really great subway system to get around Seoul here. it would be about a 3-hour walk what I'm going to do, and this is going to take me about 45 minutes. So yeah, I'm headed down. I got to get down to the train because it's going underneath. And let's see, number 5. Okay, headed down. The tracks are behind these, and the train pulls up and these doors open. Okay, let me figure out where I'm going. Anyway, now you know. One way. I need to go this way. When I get on to a public area where people are just passing time, like the train, I just look around and I ask myself, is anyone not on their cell phone? And usually the answer is not many. Yeah, people get on the train and they're looking at their phones, playing games, listening to music and such like that. Okay, I think this said there'll be a train here in 2 minutes, so I'm not going to record dead time. Well, all right. And I'm going to guess everyone's on their cell phone. I'm not going to talk about it. I see one person reading a book and one person not. Okay, talk to you later. So I've had about a 45-minute ride, and let me walk in front of this sign. That is the Lotte Tower. I think it's the tallest building in Seoul. So I'm going to try to go to the top. I'm a lot closer. And I don't have a reservation, but hopefully I'll be able to get a ticket. Oh, all kinds of Christmas trees. Christmas decorations are up. To go to the top, it's about $25, but you're only in Korea once, right? So might as well. Hey, so I'm trying to figure out how to get to the top. But here's some of the awards. Tallest elevator, highest glass floor.
Everybody's tight, but nobody can deny. Yes, you know I get it. 나는 아무리 봐도 완벽한. Everybody know I'm a visual. Yeah, I kill it cold like a criminal. Everybody's tight, but nobody can deny. Yes, you know I get it. 나는 아무리 봐도 완벽한. I don't wanna know what I need you, but I can't stop loving you. Oh yeah, 너 나의 karma. 내가 어디 가도 너와 boy. I don't wanna know what I need you, but I can't stop loving you. Oh yeah, 너 나의 karma. 내가 어디 가도 너와 boy. I'm getting freaky, yeah, I'ma break the crazy. Get that freaky on. 신경 끄고 다 같이 freaky. Get it right. 상관하지 마, 그냥 묻혀버려. 뜨겁게 말해봐, 뜨겁게. 다가온 이 눈빛하고 come at me. 어서 덤벼봐, 라타타타. Killer, I'll be on the top, 타타타타. Winner. All in, 나는 내가 먼저. Dripping thin ice, 내 것밖에 없어. 배 아프게, always in first place. I've been bossy, 'cause I own it, know it, I'm a red. 뜨겁게 말해봐, 뜨겁게. 다가온 이 눈빛하고 come at me. 어서 덤벼봐, 라타타타. Killer, I'll be on the top, 타타타타. Winner. 뜨겁게 말해봐, 뜨겁게. 다가온 이 눈빛하고 come at me. 어서 덤벼봐, 라타타타. Killer, I'll be on the top, 타타타타. Winner. Everybody know I'm a visual. Yeah, I kill it cold like a criminal. Everybody's tight, but nobody can deny. Yes, you know I get it. 나는 아무리 봐도 완벽한. Everybody know I'm a visual.
Now I'm on a terrace with a floor, but I'm outside. There's the top. So looking west, I don't know, probably can't see it at all, but there's some giant billboards, digital billboards. Looking west, people getting Hey all, good morning. It is Friday morning and I got up on the bus, took a bus ride, and I am here at the northern border of South Korea, in the DMZ zone. Well, I'm not in the DMZ, but so you can see the barbed wire and there's some soldiers walking along the road. This is actually called a peace gondola, and it takes you just across this area. I'm not exactly sure, honestly, what I'm seeing. Some soldiers doing some sort of an exercise down there. But yeah, I got on the bus. It's about 20 of us in this group. It's actually kind of touristy. Coffee shop. You can see it's a really big parking lot for buses and cars, and it's empty because of COVID and restrictions. But some South Korean soldiers. So we got a short history of this on the way here from Sunny, our guide, and this is the adventure for today.
In South Korean flagpole, if you see half height of South Korean flagpole to the right side, there's white framed roof you can see.
Yeah.
There are small, low two buildings in between. There is a tower, right?
Yeah.
Yes. This one is short. You can go that part waiting for others. That's taller part and my suggestion is the second one from the right. It has very good land. The second one from the right. It has very good land.
Don't try to stop me, you know I keep it real, yeah. 있는 적은 없지만, you know 난 너보다 두 배니까, yeah. You on my level, then shoot, I'm getting tired. 똑같은 질투 더 높이 올라와. 공기도 달라, so